Hey Pisces, I'm tuning in for a reading today. Let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you today. I'm feeling guided to start with messages and then moving into the tarot. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Holy Spirit, what are your messages for Pisces at this time? What do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, your first message is let go. What are your messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Okay, we have distractions. Okay, so let go of distractions. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Your energy is addicting. Pisces, okay, this is crazy. I just received a download for this message. Some of you Pisces have people around you that are wanting your attention. People that are going out of their way to get your attention because your energy is addicting. Pisces, they don't know what it is about you that is magnetizing them to you. Something about your energy is pulling people in. And I don't know what this is, Pisces, but the message for you is let go of distractions. There's people around you that want your attention or feel entitled to your attention, and it's acting as a distraction because the people around you feel like your energy is addicting, but to you, these people are distractions. So that's what Spirit wants you to know at this time. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Take your power back. Pisces, I'm getting a lot of messages coming in, and I don't know for who this is, but you have people in your present life that want to get to know you, people that are going out of their way to get your attention, and you also have people from the past wanting a piece of you. There's something that you've done with yourself, with your energy, Pisces, that's leveled you up, and people can feel it. So for you, the message is let go of distractions. These people are acting as a distraction because you need to take your power back. You have places to be, you have things to do, Pisces, you have goals to reach. And whoever these people are, they're trying to find a way into your life. Yeah, Pisces, your energy is addicting, but the reason why is because you've been doing the self work. You've been doing the shadow work, you've been pouring into yourself, and it's attracting a lot of attention. But to you, Pisces, this attention acts as a distraction. So take your power back from these people that are requesting or demanding your energy. Yeah. Pisces, with your energy is addicting, I'm getting that some people are going out of their way to make themselves known. And some people, Pisces, may try to, yeah, I'm getting strangers randomly coming up to you, wanting to give you compliments or wanting to get your number, Pisces. I don't know why it's coming in this way. Yeah, wanting to talk to you, wanting to know where you're from. Your energy is addicting. These people are acting as a distraction. Pisces, you don't owe anybody anything. Not an explanation, not a compliment. Okay, it says here, take your power back. People are demanding your energy or they're requesting your energy. They feel entitled to you. And that's why Spirit wants you to know that there's a need to let go of that. If you felt, Pisces, like you had to be nice or you had to be a people pleaser, you don't owe them anything. Okay, take your power back. Some people are obsessing over your energy. I've never received a message like that, but I'm also getting here with your energy is addicting that the self work that you've done is reflecting all around you, Pisces. You're glowing from the inside out. And some people, they feel entitled, Pisces, to your energy. They feel entitled to your time. They may even be fishing for compliments. Yeah, Spirit wants you to stay focused. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? I've never gotten a message like that, Pisces. So whatever you're doing within yourself, it's working. But Spirit wants you to know that that energy that you're pouring into yourself is attracting a lot of attention, and that attention is a distraction. What are your messages for Pisces, Holy Spirit, in regards to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Major success. Pisces, yes, people are attracted to success. People are attracted to confidence. People are attracted to power. People are attracted to love. And you have a glow, Pisces, from the inside out. But again, the people that are gravitating towards you, Spirit wants you to know that these are distractions. There's a need to take your power back, whether it's from strangers, Pisces, that you're meeting out and about, or people from your past that are demanding or requesting your energy. You have people that are hooked on you, Pisces. And there's a need to let go of that because you can feel it pulling on your energy. You got major success coming your way, and this is why spirit is building you up. There's a need to stay focused, is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, please clarify let go for Pisces. What does Pisces need to let go of at this time? Okay, Three of Wands is your first card. Clarify let go for Pisces. Three of Pentacles. We have Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Pisces, what did I say in the beginning? A lot of the people that are coming to you at this time are acting as a distraction. See how the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse? This is counterproductive. In the upright, the people that are around you are building towards your success. You're all building together. It's a mutually beneficial dynamic. You're all on the same page. This is prosperous. It's abundant. But in the reverse, it's counterproductive. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, because we have three side by side, Three of Wands. Right now, Pisces is just you and God. It's you and the goal. It's you and the mission. You and your purpose. And with the Three of Wands, you've already officially crossed through a portal. Okay, you're ready for what's on the horizon. You're ready for what's next. And again, it's only you here. You see how the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse? Three is a crowd. It's in the reverse. This is dysfunctional. This doesn't work. It's counterproductive to where you're headed. So some of these people around you that are hooked on your energy are acting as distractions. And this is why you're being guided to take your power back, because you are ready for the next level. You have major success coming in. So who is it that you need to let go of, Pisces? Because your first card is let go. Is there a dysfunctional dynamic? Is there a friendship or a relationship or some kind of partnership that is counterproductive or is working against what you're trying to work towards? Because what you need to let go of is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify let go for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Wow, Pisces, we have the Ten of Wands. Let go of the burden. Let go of the weight. Some of you Pisces have been carrying other people on your back. Some of you Pisces have been taking on responsibilities that don't even belong to you. With the Ten of Wands, some of you Pisces have been a therapist for people, have been a shoulder to cry on, have been everything for everyone, that they can't reciprocate that energy back. Pisces, if you're giving people therapy sessions, you should be paid for that. Okay, Ten of Wands. Do not take someone else's burdens. Do not take someone else's responsibilities as your own. That is what you need to let go of. You need to let go of the weight on your shoulders. Okay, this Ten of Wands is going to be different things for different people, but I just heard free therapist. Okay, someone sees you as their therapist, Pisces. Someone sees you as a shoulder to cry on. But Spirit is asking you to take your power back. Because if you're ready to embark on a Three of Wands, you need to free yourself from the things that are weighing you down. How are you going to have the energy, the time, the presence that you need to pursue your goals if you're carrying someone else's baggage or if you're feeling responsible for someone else? I literally heard free therapist, okay? Some of you Pisces, you've been a therapist to a lot of people in your life and you're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. So Spirit wants you to release that because you're getting ready for what's next for you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Release dysfunctional relationships or dynamics in your life. Release counterproductive group dynamics, whatever this is. I see three people. It could be a relationship, it can be a partnership, it could be a family group, whatever this is. The Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. And the Three of Wands is just you. I heard three is a crowd. There's people, Pisces, that are not going to be coming with you. Okay? You're headed towards major success. And Ten of Wands, you need to free yourself from the load. You need to release some of those wands that don't belong to you. Holy Spirit, clarify Three of Pentacles in the reverse. What is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Pisces? What is this about? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Hermit in the upright. Pisces, some of you had to find out the truth through going within, because these people were holding back information or were holding back their truth, or maybe even communication. You had to figure it out yourself. Okay, Ace of Swords in the reverse talks about someone holding back the truth, holding back information. Yeah, a lack of clarity. Pisces, you had to go out and find the answers yourself. People that you should have been able to rely on or count on were not able to assist you or holding back information, were holding back truth. They could have even lied, Pisces, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And with the Hermit, You had to go within to find the answers. You had to go within to find clarity because these people only created more confusion. Yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a dynamic here, Pisces, that is dysfunctional or that is counterproductive, and you already know what this is. And Spirit is saying, let it go. Okay, 10 of Wands, release the weight off your shoulders because you're gonna need your time, your energy, your presence for what it is you're about to do. 3 of Wands, your ships are coming in, Pisces, and it's gonna require your undivided attention. Okay, so get rid of distractions. Pisces, also, what I'm getting here with distractions is that some people may intentionally pull your attention away from things that you're trying to do. Let's say that you have a deadline and you have a lot of work to do and you're working towards a goal that you really want to achieve, but people around you are saying, "Hey Pisces, you work too much," or you're spending too much time doing X, Y, and Z, or you need to come hang out. Whatever this is, Pisces, it's acting as a distraction. You already know what it is that you want, Pisces. And if you come this far, don't allow distractions to pull your attention away from things that really matter. Okay? There's something here about taking your power back. I don't know why Spirit is showing me that example of someone just being very dedicated or very focused and someone coming in and maybe telling you that you're doing too much or that you're being too intense or that you're too focused or that all you do is work. Okay? There's something about people trying to distract you from what really matters. You see how the Three of Pentacles is in the reverse? This is not in alignment. Okay? This is not productive. Okay? It's counterproductive because it's in the reverse. So with the Hermit, you get a lot more done on your own, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. People that should have had the answers or people that you could have gone to for help, it's almost like Ace of Swords in the reverse. It was misguided information. Okay, there's something here that is acting as either a wall or some kind of a boundary or some kind of resistance, but Spirit is saying it's a distraction. Okay, whose advice are you going to follow? Your higher self or other people's advice? Because with distractions and take your power back, some people are trying to distract you from what's important or from what your goal is. Again, I just keep hearing, Pisces, you work too much, or Pisces, you're doing too much. Okay, 10 of Wands, they have no idea the load that you've had to carry or the mountains you had to climb to finally get here. And you're very close, Pisces. Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's some people here that are holding back information or maybe even lying. Okay, I'm going to have to clarify because this is an ace. In the upright, it talks about clarity, answers, communication, breakthroughs, but in the reverse, it's either holding back truth or information. That 9, being the Hermit, you had to go out and find yourself. You had to reconnect to yourself to find this information. Holy Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, I keep hearing misguided. Okay, someone, Pisces, may have tried to, I'm not saying that this is intentional, but some people may misguide you or give you bad advice. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is why Spirit wants you to trust your higher self. Spirit wants you to go within for the answers. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. Pisces, someone feels like you're leaving them behind. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but they feel like the more that you're going down this path or the further you're going along your journey, they feel like they can't catch up. Okay, so they're trying to slow you down. Yeah, the Star. You're working towards a dream, you're working towards a goal. Page of Wands in the reverse. You have a lot of creative energy, but Spirit wants you to place that creative energy in the right places. Because when you're distracted, your energy gets scattered. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Listen to your higher guidance. Listen to your intuition, Pisces, and go within for your advice. Okay, don't take it from these people with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, because some of these people, they don't want the same things that you want, Pisces, and they don't want to see you get to the finish line because that means that they're staying behind. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse for Pisces. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands. You're very, very close to a successful outcome. You're very, very close to a victory, Pisces. The 4 of Wands talks about milestones. It talks about crossing the finish line. And then you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone wants what you have, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Pay attention to who's around you and for what reasons. Some of these people feel addicted to your energy. and they want to keep you close, Pisces, but this is not the right environment. Okay, this is why you're being guided to move forward. Four of Wands, you're very, very close to a successful outcome. Go within for the answers, go within for the clarity. Don't seek it outwards, okay? Three of Pentacles, some of these people, Pisces, don't have your best interest in mind or at heart. There's a dream here, a goal that you're trying to pursue, and Spirit wants you to channel your energy accordingly. If your energy is scattered, or you're helping other people, or you're the free therapist or the shoulder to cry on for others, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, okay, that becomes counterproductive. Now you don't have the energy, you don't have the attention, the presence, or the time to do the things that really matter to you. So major success is coming in because you're taking your power back and you're letting go of distractions. Even though your energy is addicting, Pisces, that is because you've done the internal work. People can recognize it. They may not understand it, they may not know what you did, but your energy is pulling them in. Three of Wands. You are getting ready for the next steps, you're getting ready for the next level, and you need to release the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Hermit, you already have the answers that you need. And your advice is coming from your higher self. It's coming from your own intuition. It's not coming from them. Okay, Four of Wands, you're very, very close. Four of Wands, celebration, prosperity, an important event or milestone. And it's also card number 4. We're in month number 4, which is April. A lot of you, Pisces, you have big celebrations coming into your life this month. So Spirit wants you to eliminate distractions and take your power back. It says here, gathering of souls, kindred, stability, and home and relationships. Sometimes signifies marriage. Bring the noise. It's time to kick back in joyful elevation. You've been building foundations, and after a period of massive shifting, it's time to enjoy some well-deserved communal bliss. If you've been through a cycle of rapid expansion and awakening, this card marks a transition into a more harmonic and stable state. You have reached new levels of consciousness, and it's the perfect time to enjoy a milestone event and celebrate with people who love you. Love them right back as they are. Sometimes this card signifies a marriage or another significant occasion. While connecting with friends and family, make sure you relax, release, and allow your body to integrate all the lessons you've been working through. Happiness and harmony are yours to be had. Enjoy these warm vibes of celebration and success. Also, when was the last time you danced? Your affirmation is, I am devoted to my connectedness, and I celebrate the wonder of loving bliss with my community. Pisces, in order to get to the top of the mountain, you have to prioritize yourself and your goals. Once you're up there, Pisces, then you can pull people up. But if you're pulling people up on your back while you're moving up the mountain, it's going to slow everybody down. Okay, so 10 of Wands, release the burden, release the weight. And also with the 10 of Wands, Pisces, I don't know why I keep hearing free therapist. There's people that come to you for advice. There's people that come to you to release, to unburden themselves. The Spirit is saying, Pisces, 10 of Wands, okay? Don't carry that on your back. Free yourself from that baggage, okay? It's going to slow you down if you don't release it. So let it go, okay? Release the distractions and take your power back. Energy is addicting, and that's what has people coming back. But just know, Pisces, that this is acting as a distraction. The reason why your energy is so addicting is because you've been doing the internal work. The Spirit wants you to have the focus on your goal and not let this energy be squandered, okay? Take your power back and let go of distractions. Pisces, I'm also getting a message here that the more that you're succeeding, the more that you're achieving, there's people around you that feel like you changed. And the reason why is because you're no longer engaging with those energies that are karmic. You're no longer engaging with old habits or people, places, things that hold you back. So the more that you're succeeding, the more that you're coming up, people feel like you changed, is what I'm getting here. But here's the thing, Pisces, you are supposed to change. You are supposed to evolve. You are supposed to move forward. So don't let someone stop you, Pisces. Don't let those comments hold you back. 10 of Wands, yeah. Release the burden, Pisces. You're not their therapist, okay? Major success, 4 of Wands coming in to the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's some people here, Pisces, that are very short-sighted. And where you're headed, Pisces, it requires you to have that long-term vision in your mind. It requires you to think about the consequences. It requires you to think about the future. And some of the people around you, they're not there yet, Pisces. They don't think about consequences. They don't think about the future, and that's why they're acting poorly. So 4 of Wands to the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Keep going, Pisces, and don't allow people that don't want to see you win to pull you back. Don't allow those comments to seep in. 4 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Pisces, you have a lot to look forward to. Energy manifested, waiting for the results of your effort. The arrival of opportunities, finally understanding your ambitions, continuous improvement, and moving in the right direction, progress. You've been doing the work, Lightseer, planning, seeing, learning. Watch for the signs that your dream is on the way because they are everywhere. Take pride in the progress you've made, for your past efforts have created the momentum that you needed to get the ball rolling. Today, you are moving through energy you created in the past, and being here ready and waiting is a milestone that you should recognize as a success. While there is still work to be done, know that you're headed in the right direction and that you will see your big waves coming in soon. When they arrive, you may not know exactly how to ride them, but you will be ready to learn. Look for the new relationship, that new client, or that lucky break on the horizon, for the arrival is imminent. Your affirmation is, I'm expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. Pisces, for some of you, the signs, the synchronicities around you are starting to pick up because you're getting very, very close to the finish line. You're going from the Three of Wands into the Four of Wands. Okay, the three is getting ready, is being prepared, and then the Four of Wands is celebrating after you made it happen, after you cross the finish line. So, yeah, 3 to 4, you're very, very close, Pisces. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Release yourself from things that are counterproductive or counterintuitive or that are working against what you're trying to work towards. 10 of Wands, release yourself from the weight and the burdens. Okay, I keep hearing free therapist with that card, Pisces. For some of you, you've been that shoulder to cry on. You've been that strong person there for everyone, but who has your back? With the 10 of Wands, yes, you're going to make it, Pisces, but if you free yourself, if you release some of that weight, you're going to get there faster. Okay, you're almost there. King of Pentacles in the reverse. You have some people, Pisces, that want some of the things that you've been able to achieve, but they're not necessarily willing to do the work. So they come around for the wrong reasons. So be very careful, Pisces, of people that try to partner up or become so-called friends, because that Three of Pentacles in the reverse is not very promising. Some of you, Pisces, there's a need to get more strict around your boundaries and around your time management. Okay, how do you spend your time? Who do you spend your time with? Because there's something here about distractions and taking your power back. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify your energy is addicting. What do you want Pisces to know about your energy is addicting? Okay, we have the Justice, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of people that are hooked on your energy, Pisces, but the Seven of Swords talks about deception. So with the Justice, I'm getting here that you're being divinely protected to the point where you can see the truth, Pisces. You're being blessed with the vision of truth. You can see right through people, and you can see people's intentions. So for some of you, Pisces, you may feel a little bit disheartened because you're noticing that a lot of people around you are in deceptive energies or are still low vibrational compared to where you're at. So some of you may feel a little bit lonely in this energy, but the reason why, not a lot of people have made it up this far. Not a lot of people have sat on this mountain. So just know, Pisces, that sometimes awakening or truth or having a higher level of consciousness may feel a little bit lonely, okay? But it's only for a period of time. It's only while you recognize who doesn't belong in your frequency, who doesn't belong in your inner circle. Because with the Seven of Swords, there's people that know that they don't have the right intentions or know that there is no connection, but they're still trying to lie their way through. Okay, Knight of Cups. You have a lot of offers coming your way as well, Pisces. And with the Justice, you have divine protection on your life because you have a mission, you have a purpose, and Spirit doesn't want you to get distracted. Okay, take your power back, distractions, and let go. I'm getting Archangel Michael's energy with the Justice card, and Archangel Michael is very protective. Each angel has a purpose, and Archangel Michael's purpose is specifically protection. So with the Justice card showing up and your energy is addicting, some of you, Pisces, may even have stalkers around you. Yeah, Seven of Swords, people in the dark. Some of you may not even know who these people are. Knight of Cups, a lot of offers coming in, but there's some kind of deceptive energy here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Seven of Swords. What do you want Pisces to know about the Seven of Swords? Okay. Wow. Okay. So 7 of Wands. Seven of Swords is deception, and 7 of Wands is protection, boundaries, staying high vibrational so that you vibrate out of their reach. Okay, some of these people, Pisces, yes, they're attracted to the light, but as long as your vibration stays high enough, your paths won't cross. Okay, because you're vibrating here, they're vibrating here. So, Seven of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Swords, Pisces. You're seeing things for what they are. You don't have rose colored glasses on at this time. You're not looking at people's potential. You're not looking at what it could be. You're looking at the facts. Queen of Swords. Yeah, right now your energy is under divine protection. You have a mission, you have a purpose, Pisces, and Spirit is not letting anyone get in the way of that. Seven of Wands to the Seven of Swords. For some of you, Pisces, there's a need for stronger boundaries around you or to have some kind of protectional ritual, whether you're cleansing your space, whether you are sealing up your aura, whether you're saging or wearing protection crystals, whatever this is, Pisces. The Seven of Wands is all about having stronger boundaries around you, vibrating high enough so that the haters cannot burst your bubble. I'm getting a lot of protection energy around you, Pisces. I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what it is that you're up to. But we have the Justice and the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. These are all protection cards. Their knife, okay, you see the Seven of Swords? Their knife does not compare to your sword. You've already made it past that level, okay? Even though your head is looking forward, you still know who's behind you. You see how the knife is in her hand? She's ready to go. You've locked your cup away and you're not empathizing, you're not sympathizing with people that don't want to see you win. Okay? This crow, Pisces, or this raven is trying to alert you. You see how the bird is here, and now you have the bird up here. I'm getting here that you already know, okay? Even if your back is turned against them, you already know what's happening behind you. There's a level of awareness, there's a level of clarity and peace. You built your castle, Pisces, and not a lot of people can get in. So you have people trying to sneak their way in to your castle. And this is why the bird is alerting you. Okay? You have watchers around you, Pisces. You're not alone and you're being divinely protected. I don't like that energy, Pisces. You have people that are trying to find their way back in because your energy is addicting. It's literally calling to them. People from your past and strangers that you don't even know. There's a lot of people in the shadows here. And the Seven of Swords is a stalker card. What Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, is that you're safe, you're protected. The boundaries that you built around yourself are going to keep you safe. And not only that, you have divine protection and divine intervention with the Justice. So, Seven of Wands, your only job right now, Pisces, is to stay high vibrational. Okay? To stabilize your energy in a high vibration so that these wands cannot poke through. There's a lot of people that like what you've made out of yourself. There's a lot of people that want what you have, Pisces. And with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands, you're moving forward. And a lot of these people are not coming with you. They acted as a distraction, and this is why you had to let them go. Pisces, someone thought that they could mess with your peace of mind and still be in your life. They're in for a reality check because the Queen of Swords takes no BS. Pisces, your cutoff game is strong, and it's not for the weak because the Seven of Swords is almost this energy that tries to find all these angles. They try to do things in the dark because they don't want to be discovered. It's not someone that can take you on directly. That's why they have to be sneaky. Seven of Swords, deception or betrayal. Taking only what's needed, the universe bearing witness to true intentions, getting away with something, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, moving silently and quickly. It says here a need for perspective, honesty, secrets, something stolen. Additionally, this card warns us that we must be on the lookout for deception, thievery, and betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone else's deceit, it's also a nudge to act in alignment with our highest morality. Be sure that you're being honest with yourself about the nature of your reality right now. And what I'm getting with that, Pisces, specifically, is that Queen of Swords, you no longer have the rose-colored glasses on. You're not looking at a person for their potential or for what you see that this can become. Because you, Pisces, you see the best in everyone. You see the best in every situation, and you can always pull a positive out of the most negative situation. But Spirit wants you to go based off of the facts, based off of the information, and don't give someone the benefit of the doubt, Pisces. There's something here about being honest to yourself. If you sense that someone doesn't have good intentions in their heart for you, follow that feeling, Pisces. Don't just brush it off. Okay, there's something here about honesty within yourself. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Some of you Pisces may have looked past certain red flags in the past, or you may have felt a sensation, but because you didn't have proof, or because you didn't have facts, or maybe you didn't know the person that well, you gave someone the benefit of the doubt, and now you know why you shouldn't do that. Okay, your trust needs to be earned. There's something here about being honest with yourself about who's around you and for what reason, because the Seven of Swords is deceptive. Okay, Queen of Swords, you're already on top, Pisces. From this angle, from this level, you can see from a bird's eye view. When you're in the mess, when you're in the chaos, that's when things get confusing. That's when things get blurry. But you have clear vision now, and it's going to allow you to see who can no longer be in your life, who needs to be released, and who's acting as a distraction. Who do you have to take your power back from? Sometimes we pretend that everything is okay, or that we're doing the best that we can, even when we're not. Reckless or an avoidance of responsibilities. Take only what's needed, and remember that no excuse outweighs your ability to act from a place of love and integrity. You cannot deceive your own heart, and the universe will always bear witness to your truest intentions. For you, alone and vulnerable under the light of the full moon, the only thing that matters is truth. Move forward with the lightness of conscience to guide you. Your affirmation is, I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. Yeah, Pisces, there's something here about being honest with yourself, being real about other people's intentions or other people's motives. Because a lot of you Pisces, with your life experience, you already know what the red flags are. There's no need to look the other way. There's no need to give someone the benefit of the doubt. There's a need to trust your gut. There's a need to trust your instinct. Queen of Swords, yeah, go based off of the facts, go based off of the truth and not the potential. Holy Spirit, clarify the Knight of Cups for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this Knight of Cups? Two of Cups. Oh, Pisces. For some of you, the Knight of Cups talks about a lot of offers. And for some of you, this can result in some kind of a union. This can be a business partnership. This can be a contract, a collaboration. It could be a friendship, or it can be a romantic relationship. Because as you can see here, the Knight of Cups comes in with an offer. And the Two of Cups is two people uniting hands. Okay? It's either shaking hands because you made a deal, a contract, an offer, or it's uniting hands because you're either in a commitment or a relationship. So your energy is addicting, and it's bringing in a Knight of Cups. And to clarify the Knight of Cups, there's a Two of Cups here. So for some of you Pisces, there's a new friendship, a new business collaboration, a new partnership, or a new romantic partner on the horizon. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Cups for Pisces. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. You have a change of luck or fate coming into your life. If this area of your life has been very karmic and filled with lessons, I'm getting here, Pisces, that the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. You've already closed out a karmic cycle, and you have a clean slate in this area of your life. I don't know why I'm getting relationships have been very karmic for you, or you've learned a lot of lessons through relationships. And now with the Wheel of Fortune, you have a change of luck, a change of fate. To where if relationships were used to teach you a lesson, now they're used to reward you. Yeah, Pisces, things are changing in your energy here. And the justice is the balance being set straight in your life. Queen of Swords. There's a need to see things for what they really are and acknowledge the red flags, but you also have something beautiful coming in. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Cups for Pisces. Eight of Swords. Oh, Pisces and the World. So there's a little bit of a warning here. New connections, new friendships, new partnerships are coming into your life. The Spirit also wants you to know with the Eight of Swords to not self-sabotage because of your past. Okay, with the World here, you've done a lot of work to close a cycle in your life. Okay, card number 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. You've come into alignment with your mind, body, and spirit, or your mind, body, and soul. And this has opened a new chapter in your life. So Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, that yes, new relationships, new partnerships, new connections are coming in. Eight of Swords, do not self-sabotage. We have the 7 and the 8 of Swords. Holy Spirit, tell me more. What is this 8 of Swords for Pisces? Please clarify the 8 of Swords. Why is this card here? because we have all good cards to clarify the Knight of Cups except for the Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords for Pisces? What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, the Chariot in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that a lot of you learned hard lessons through relationships and connections. Lessons that took your independence and your freedom away. Lessons that left you feeling ungrounded and like your world was flipped upside down. And lessons where you felt like you were misguided or you were taken down a path that you were not supposed to be on. Some of you Pisces may even experience some kind of a halt or stagnation with the energy, okay? Because of past experiences or allowing certain people into your life. So there's an area here of your life that feels a little bit jaded because of the lessons you had to learn. And yeah, some of these lessons took away your freedom, your independence, your sense of individuality. Okay, it's almost like someone trying to tie you up in a sense. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, leave you feeling ungrounded or like there's a lack of balance or like your world is upside down. So Spirit wants you to know that that cycle of your life where you learned all those lessons has now been closed. Okay, that's no longer your reality. That's no longer the present moment. Okay, that is in the past. You close that cycle. So Spirit wants you to know that with the Wheel of Fortune, your fate has changed in this area of your life. So Eight of Swords, there's no need to self-sabotage because there's a change of fate here. Okay, it's not like the past. Some of you Pisces, these lessons have been ingrained in you. So there's a harder time releasing this or letting this go and having a clean slate because you have the memories of the past. Knight of Cups, new offers are coming in, but some of you Pisces may try to close up or may try to disconnect or keep some kind of a distance, and that may act as self-sabotage because of the lessons you went through in the past. Yeah, I don't know what the advice is, Pisces. I haven't pulled advice. I usually do that in the extended, but Spirit wants you to know that you have a change of fate in this area of your life. The lessons that you once had to learn or how uncomfortable this area of your life was, it's over, okay? The world is closed. The world talks about a cycle being closed. That is no longer how things are in the present moment. So you can release these experiences, take the lessons with you, but don't carry the baggage. I just heard arm's length. A lot of you Pisces, you're keeping people at an arm's length because of the lessons you had to learn. Yeah, there's something here about releasing distractions, taking your power back, and doing things differently this time. Knight of Cups, a classic romantic, a passionate soul, artistic tendencies, creativity, wearing your heart on your sleeve, seeking connection, being in love with the idea of love. This classic romantic invites you to step into a world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today, and maybe for every day. This card heralds romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. Enjoy this flirtation and be present to connect. This knight is intuitive and totally in touch with his emotions. As such, he knows what he wants, and he has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often signifies someone who is in love with the idea of love itself, and sometimes this comes bundled with unrealistic expectations. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and to allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely in your life? Do you believe in this type of true love? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it, to make art, music, and love, and a veritable masterpiece of life. Your affirmation is, I am in touch with my emotions. So, Pisces, with your energies addicting, that is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of people that are seeing you for who you are and what you've become, and it's attracting a lot of attention your way. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have a change of fate in this area of your life, whether it's relationships, friendships, connections. Whereas before, it was very karmic. Now you've closed that cycle, and now you have the wheel in the upright, meaning that you have a positive change of fate. So with the Justice, Pisces, Spirit wants you to know that you are divinely protected. If someone is in your life for the wrong reasons, they will get cut off. They will get removed. So there's no need to worry here. The world, you've learned the lessons, and you're no longer meant to carry the baggage with you. There's a need to release it. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces when it comes to this reading? What do you want Pisces to know? Mentor. Some of you Pisces have a mentor coming into your life, or you may be a mentor to someone. Tell me more. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? Okay, we have lips. Okay, so mentor and lips. With your energies addicting in lips, Pisces, there's a lot of attractive energy around you. And for some of you, there's some physical qualities here that are drawing people in, specifically your lips. So the Knight of Cups, you have offers coming your way. These offers can be friendships, can be collaborations, partnerships, or a romantic relationship with the Two of Cups. And what Spirit wants you to know is that your fate has officially changed in this area of your life. If in the past, all you did was learn lessons through relationships and friendships, that has now changed. The world means that a cycle has closed out in your life. And now, Pisces, you may be the one that holds yourself back from connecting with the Eight of Swords because it's showing up as some form of self-sabotage. You may be trying to protect yourself, but it's acting as a form of self-sabotage. Because when you close the door to everything, Pisces, the good or the bad cannot come in. But when you open up the doors and you're selective, you can choose what comes in and what doesn't. Okay, that's the difference between having walls and boundaries. When you have a wall that you've built, no one can come in, whether it's people that mean you well or people that don't mean you well. It's just a wall. Things stay the same. But when you have a boundary, you decide who comes in and who doesn't. And that allows you to grow and to prosper because you can allow the right connections to click into place. So just know that, Pisces, if you're holding yourself back in an area of your life, ask yourself why. Because this Eight of Swords is showing up as a form of holding back or creating a prison out of your own mind. Eight of Swords. Yeah, some form of self-sabotage, because in the past, you felt like you lost yourself, like you lost a piece of yourself or you lost your independence, and it left you feeling very ungrounded. Like your whole reality, your whole world was upside down. And you no longer want to be misguided. You no longer want to have to detour or make a U-turn because you went down the wrong path. I understand why you're hesitant or apprehensive, but Spirit doesn't want you to hold yourself back to the point where you're building walls and not boundaries. Two of Cups, because you have new opportunities coming into your life. For some of you, Pisces, this Two of Cups is a mentor. It doesn't always have to be romantic. Yeah, tell me more, Holy Spirit. Clarify Two of Cups for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? Yeah, I just heard that very clearly. One of these offers is a mentor. So don't close the door on everything and everyone, Pisces, but be very discerning. Queen of Swords. Just know that when you spot the red flags, you have the power to cut them off. Okay, you have the power to decide who comes in and who doesn't. And know, Pisces, that if something slips past the cracks, Spirit has your back. Okay, you are being protected on a divine level because you have a mission, you have a purpose. Spirit is not going to allow distractions into your life. Clarify the Two of Cups, Holy Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Okay, we have the Lovers in the reverse. Ooh, Pisces. I'm feeling a little bit of karmic energy here. Tell me more. Clarify the Two of Cups for Pisces. And karmic doesn't always have to be bad. It just means that there's more lessons to be learned. Clarify the Two of Cups for Pisces. Wow, okay, so we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's a divine counterpart. Okay, we have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, the King and the Queen of Swords. Pisces, you're about to meet someone that has the same level of intellect, or maybe even higher, okay? Because we have a King of Swords and then a Queen of Swords. And then we have mentor. For someone to be a mentor, they have to know more than you. So you have someone coming in, Pisces, where you can see eye to eye, or you can be on the same page, and they can teach you something new. But with the Lovers in the reverse, I'm getting that for some of you, there's still more lessons to be learned here. I'm going to have to clarify, but before I do, I want to know more about this Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups for Pisces. Eight of Cups in the reverse, Six of Cups. Ooh, okay, so there's some past energies here. Pisces, I'm going to be very honest. I'm getting past energies and also present energies. So for some of you, because the world is in the upright, you've closed the cycle on the past people. With the Wheel of Fortune being in the upright, there is a positive change of fate that is going to bring new people into your life. So, what I'm getting here is that it's going to be a little bit messy. With the Lovers in the reverse, you have people coming back in from your past. Six of Cups and Eight of Cups. I can't deny these cards. If they're showing up for a reason. And you also have new people coming in. So, Lovers being in the reverse. Some of you Pisces, you feel like it's too risky to open up with the Eight of Swords. It's like you're trying to protect yourself, but you're also at the same time holding yourself back. So there's something here about finding the right spot, okay? Finding that sweet spot, because Eight of Swords is self-sabotage. But then the Eight of Cups in the reverse, you've already had to walk away from things that were very difficult, and you're not trying to go back there. Six of Cups. Yeah, some of these people are coming back in for reconciliation, Pisces, because your energy is addicting. But the Knight of Cups, leading to the Lovers in the reverse, some of these connections did not end on good terms. Okay, I'm just going to say what I'm seeing here because I'm getting a lot of messy energy. I'm getting present energies and I'm also getting past energies coming in. So King and Queen of Swords, there's someone coming in that has either the same level of intellect or is on the same page or knows more than you and can act as a mentor, as a guide. Because in the past, Pisces, you felt like you were misguided with the Chariot in the reverse. You went down the wrong path, or you felt like you had to make a U-turn or a detour, okay? Because the Chariot in the upright, you're moving very fast towards your goals. In the reverse, it's misguided energy. So you're trying to stay on the path here and not get distracted, but at the same time, Spirit wants you to open up to new opportunities, but then you're also trying to protect yourself because you're not trying to go back to old lessons. So there's a lot going on at the same time here. Okay, I'm getting very, very messy energies here, Pisces, because there's a lot of people that have you on their mind, and that's why the tarot pulls the cards. But there's also where you're headed, what it is that you're doing. And with the Queen of Swords, you have clarity of vision. But there's also a next step. The Queen of Swords graduates into the King of Swords. So there's a next level opening up for you, Pisces. And it's going to require some kind of a partnership, whether it's with a mentor, a contract, a business collaboration, a new friend, a relationship. There's something here about uniting forces. Okay, two cups coming together, two hands. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Why is the Lovers in the reverse? And what do you want Pisces to know? Why is the Lovers in the reverse? And what do you want Pisces to know, Holy Spirit? Two of Swords. Wow. Okay, there's a lack of clarity here. The tarot doesn't want to speak. We have the Two of Swords here. Some of you Pisces, you're not meant to know certain things just yet because Spirit doesn't want you to be distracted. Spirit wants you to keep your eyes on the target, to stay tunnel vision on the things that you're trying to accomplish, because if you open up, okay, if you remove the blindfold, it's almost like you're observing everything at once and there's a lot of noise around your energy. So Spirit's trying to protect you so that you stay focused, because there's a lot of people trying to enter your frequency. Your energy is literally addicting and Spirit doesn't want you to get distracted. So I'm not getting much more information here. It's almost like Spirit doesn't want you to have to worry about things that are coming in. Yeah. So that it doesn't get overwhelming. The Lovers in the reverse, the Two of Swords. I'm going to go ahead and try and clarify one more time, see if I get any information. Holy Spirit, clarify the Lovers in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? The Hangman. New perspective. Fresh energy coming in. Okay, from not being able to see, from your vision being blocked by this blindfold, to finally the Hangman, reaching enlightenment. Darkness to light. Your perception is going to shift, Pisces, about a dynamic that you had in the past. Okay, the Lovers talks about some kind of a union, some kind of a contract or relationship, some kind of connection where there was a lot of energy. Okay, whether it's a lot of chemistry, a lot of karma, a lot of intensity. The Lovers is a very fiery card. But with the Hangman, your perception is about to shift about something that you couldn't see before. Okay, from darkness to light. And the Hangman is actually upside down, so you're viewing things differently. There's new information coming your way that's going to enlighten you about a dynamic in your life. The Lovers in the reverse, a break in communication, disharmony, a need to find self-love, giving away power in a relationship. Wow, Pisces, it goes back to the initial message. I love when Spirit does this because it's confirming the reading. It says take your power back. Some of you Pisces, you either lost your independence, or you lost your power, or you lost yourself in a relationship in the past. That's why we had the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay, some of you, you felt like you lost your independence or a piece of yourself. You felt very ungrounded, or your life was flipped upside down. And Spirit is saying with the Lovers in the reverse that you may have given away too much power in a relationship, whether you gave it away or someone tried to take it. Okay, this is why we have to take your power back. So, Lovers in the reverse, it says here, giving away too much power in a relationship, the loss of self, too many expectations of others, manipulation, and imbalanced partnership or codependency. It says magnetism like magic is coming into your life. Pisces, yes, okay? I can confirm that because we have the Two of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Lovers. And even though I don't do love readings on this channel, for the ones of you that do resonate, I will start doing love readings on the Patreon side if you are a member, because what I'm getting with this energy of April is new connections are coming in. Whatever kind of karmic cycle you went through in the past, that has been officially closed. So even though I don't like doing love readings, I've been guided by Spirit. And it's only going to be for a select few of you Pisces because I feel like everyone's on different timelines here. But with the Lovers in the reverse, there's only certain lessons that you can learn in a relationship, in connection with someone else, because they serve as a mirror. So you'll experience seasons in your life where it's just you and Spirit learning lessons. And then there's seasons in your life where new friendships, new relationships, new connections come in because both serve a purpose. So if you've been on an off season, you're about to be on an on season, or vice versa. So that has been something that I felt guided to do for a while now, but I usually don't like doing love readings because they get very messy. But for the ones of you that do resonate, they will be on the Patreon side. The Lovers in the reverse. Magnetism like magic is coming into your life. You are sitting on the cusp of the type of profound connection that happens when two souls are intertwined, and their entanglement forever marks their individual paths. Often, this card signifies that an important choice needs to be made. Will you embrace the spiraling energy that unwinds between two people who are beginning to connect and choose to shift into this relationship or not? Again, the Lovers is a choice. You can choose to say yes or you can choose to say no. Falling deeply into trust will be necessary in order to create a lasting bond, and growth around vulnerability, honesty, desire, and intimacy is being called into the light to be healed. Partnerships are beautiful gifts on the path. You must also seek to give fully without weakening your resolve to remain whole. Remember that self-love is the key to balancing the duality of any relationship. The affirmation is, my heart is open to deeply meaningful relationships, and I expand into this union with loving trust. So in the past, relationships may have been karmic, or you may have learned a lot of lessons through relationships. But with the wheel being in the upright, you've cleared the slate. Okay, you have a positive shift coming into your life, Pisces. And we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. These cards all talk about the same thing. But at the same time, Pisces, the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you're trying to avoid old lessons. Two of Cups, romantic partners, soulmates, friendships, connected hearts, passion, kindred spirits, joyful connection and cooperation, union, sometimes marriage, duality, love, consciousness. If you share your joy with those around you, you will attract deep and meaningful ties with others. This card whispers of romance and love, bliss and attraction, and the unity of the like-hearted. Sometimes it signifies the beginning of a new friendship or business partnership, while at other times it marks a profound romantic union. This perfect pairing of matched souls has the potential to develop into the magical, intoxicating entanglement of twin flames, or the merging of paths that will be forever united or changed as a result. If you are single, look for the arrival of a profoundly passionate and devoted lover. Are you putting enough energy into your relationships? How you see yourself as one half of a committed pair will deepen and shift as the magic of the Two of Cups bubbles into your life. This sacred reflection will intermingle spirit, emotion, love, harmony, and balance. I thrive in partnerships and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. So Pisces, I have to be honest with what I'm seeing here. With the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, the King, and the Queen of Swords, a lot of you have new partnerships and connections coming into your life. And again, I've been guided by spirits to start doing some of the love readings on the Patreon side because it's not going to resonate for everyone. So Lovers in the reverse, the Two of Cups. Pisces, I'm getting here that you've passed a level. You've learned the lessons, and with the world in the upright, you've closed a chapter. And now with the Wheel of Fortune, you have a change of fate. And you have a clean slate in this area of your life. Four of Wands. There's going to be a lot of celebrations coming your way, and this is card number 4 in this month of April. To the Lovers, card number 6. So from April to June, Pisces, there's new connections coming into your life. Some of these connections will result in a new friendship, in a new business collaboration, in a new contract, in a new mentor. And for others of you, this can be a new friend or a new relationship. Okay, Four of Wands also talks about union, because with the Hermit, you've been doing a lot on your own here. You've been going within for the answers. You've been doing the internal work. And now Spirit is calling you back out, okay, into the Two of Cups. Because when you build walls, Pisces, nothing can come in. Nothing good, nothing bad. But when you have boundaries, you can be selective. So it's time to be selective, Queen of Swords, to allow people to earn your trust, but to not barricade yourself behind a fortress where no one can find you. Queen of Swords, you're on top of your castle and you can spot the red flags from miles away. Pisces, I'm going to move this reading over to the extended. In the extended, I'm going to find out who is this Two of Cups? Who is coming into your life? What is this relationship? Is it a business partnership? Is it a collaboration? Is it a romantic partner? And what is it that you have to look out for? What are the hidden challenges that you don't see coming? And finally, Spirit's advice and guidance. Again, Pisces, for the ones of you that have been requesting love readings, they will be on the Patreon side. This is all I have for this reading. Blessings. Take care.